In this video, let's have a look at the projects and task management system within Amwork. So navigating to the projects module here, we can see that we have, and this is all fully customizable along the top, the different stages, and each individual card within here represents a separate project. So this is an overview of all the projects going on within the business at the moment. We can see that we've got the name of the project, we've got the start date, end date. This section is the number of tasks that are outstanding. We've got the red icon, which is the number of overdue, and the number in green is the today's tasks, and then the number of resolved tasks. We've got the participants that are within that project, as well as the owner of and the creator of that project. So if we were to navigate, for example, into the launch of our brand in the Netherlands, this is viewing the project as an overall functionality. On the left, we've got the title of the project, we've got the budget and value of that project. If any of this information isn't needed, we can fine tune it by clicking this button and taking away whichever details are not needed. We've got the owner of this project, the start date, end date, participants, and a brief description of what this is. We have the details as well that are fully customizable, for which fields and details are needed within there. You have the formula functionality, as well as many other different types of fields. You can also add a file as well if you want to add different files to this project. You can also connect this to a deal as well if this is off the back of a deal. For example, if we go back, onboarding of customer one, this might relate to a specific deal. So that will then show here, and you can click on that to then navigate into that deal and have a look at all of the details that are in relation to that deal. So going back to where I was within the launch of our brand in the Netherlands. So in the overall thing, we also have, if you need to bring in different suppliers and contractors for that here, you have that link in here as well for adding them in and connecting it to the supplier and contractor module within the business. And then we've got the overall sort of notes, activities, tasks, creation of documents, creating a chat with the team about this project, and viewing everything in a nice and easy to view way. And all of the tasks are in chronological order down the side here. If we want to look in a bit more detail about that, we can then click over to the board for this project, and we can customize at which stages we want those to be at the top. For this example, we've got to do, in progress, and done. And within each individual task, we can have a look at what the name of that task is, the start date, the end date for that task, and sort of which project that's in relation to. So if we have a look at the marketing strategy for this, we've got a description, we've got which project it is, and then we've got all of the individual subtasks that we can complete as we go along here. We can add additional subtasks if needed, and then we've got commentary section down here and specific files that are in relation to that, and then various other options such as the estimated time, which board name this will connect to, the assignee, start date, end date, and other details. So if we wanted to, for example, look at all of the if we wanted to look at all of these in a list way, that we could click onto the list view, and then we can from there do sort of mass editing of those and easily tick them off as they're done. We can also view all of this on the calendar as well, for which users have which tasks to do on which days and over what period. So that's a nice and easy to view way of looking at it all. And if we wanted to view all of the tasks that overall across all the projects are outstanding, then we would navigate to the tasks and activities area, and we would click on the projects board, and through there we'd be able to see all of the tasks across all of the projects in a nice and easy to view way for all of the tasks and activities within those projects too. And you can see which projects they relate to here in the purple bit. So going back to the projects bit, if we were to now go into the reporting, so if we wanted to look at all of the reporting across our projects tab, we have all of the different projects here. We've got the project name, the number of open tasks, completed tasks, overdue tasks, and then we've got all of the totals at the bottom here as well. Look at the project status, to do, in progress, done, completion percentage of that project, and then we can look at those via individual users as well. How's Olivia doing? 0% completed. Okay, and we've got all of the filtering by different time periods as well. And then down the left hand side, as I said, we've got all of the individual projects there. So that's an overall snapshot of the projects feature within Amwork.